Hello, hello, hello. Is it me you're looking for? now, tonight I'm just getting ready to start the show. Today is Wednesday. We gonna see who's winning, who won last week, and who's gonna win this week coming up. Week 7. Right after this. Oh, we ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. Yes, we lost to the Cleveland Browns. Yes, they beat us. But we ain't done yet because we got the Vikings next. So we're going to have to beat the Vikings. And it's prime time. Monday night game. And you know, Kirk Cousins don't do good on prime time on Monday night games. But let me start bringing my panel in. Okay. Coming in from Daly City, California, John J. Dope Rhymer.
What's up, Corey?
What's
Thank
up?
you. Thank you for the introduction.
Okay, coming in from New York. New York, New York. My brother. YTC.
Yeah, what's going on, chat? And you gentlemen again.
Yep. What's up?
Okay, this man is in Utah. He's my brother. David McNiner.
What's up, man? What's up, chat? Yeah,
So
kind of
McNair.
sad that Mitch Wazowski was. Well, I can't say it's sad. He was just doing his job. But Mitch was the best player on the field.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Big
Okay,
Guy?
coming
What's up,
in
man?
all the way from Stockton, California. Brian, my brother. Brian Cup.
Thank you, Corey, for
Yeah,
having me on. Hey, everybody.
yeah. As I was saying, Mitch was the
Hello there,
best player
Brian.
on the field, and 6 punts, 314 yards, 52.3 average. I don't want to see it duplicated again.
Nope, neither.
No, no. I want to see
Daniel
our offense
Berry.
actually, score points. No offense,
Wait,
Mitch.
New Spongy. I'm sorry, it's the wrong name. New Spongy. Yo, Crazy Juice. How you doing? Now, Daniel Berry Sports Highlight. How you doing? Bebop Jones.
Who? Bebop Jones.
So, who's the best punter in the league right now, like average wise? Net yards, all that. Does anybody know? Crickets.
Nope.
Beats
What do you
me.
say?
Crickets. I wonder
Say
if
it
it's
again.
Mitch. Who's the best punter in the league right now?
It's
I'm
gonna.
probably
Like,
gonna have to Google it at this point.
I mean,
It's
it's
gonna.
nothing that we all watch like thoroughly. Well, just one of those things. You don't really want to see the guy hit the field because then that means your team's doing good, But at the same time, when they do hit the field, you want them to do their job. And he averaged over 52 yards a
So
punt
it's
last week.
so I just looked it up now. So apparently the lead kicker, lead punter and yard per kick, right, is some guy named Jake Camarda from the Buccaneers right now. He's averaging 53.5 yards per punt.
Wow.
Wisnowski's around the middle of the pack, basically. He's around 15 to 13 range.
Yeah, because it goes off of how many times you actually punt, and if you have more
Yeah.
yardage.
Mhm.
So, like usually the worst team will have the Pro Bowl
Mhm.
punter. Shout out to Andy Lee.
He was our
I only
Pro
Googled it
Bowler
based
at
off.
one point. Yes.
But yeah, Brian, I basically Googled it based off, average kicks, yards per kick on average. So yeah, take it with a grain of salt. It's a different category. So yeah.
Because think about it, you could have the best punter, but your punter doesn't get on the field because you have a really good defense. Yeah.
Or you have a good offense that stays on the field that knows how to keep drives alive. So you have to keep that into accountability.
Aussie. You don't know, you know. You need to know. Mitch is an Aussie.
So, do y'all think CMC gonna play this Monday?
I hope not.
I wouldn't risk it, to be honest. It's the Vikings.
Yeah.
So am I not Mitch Wisnowski. Am I CMC? Yes, I'm playing. Am I the coaching staff? I hope the coaching staff is smart enough to say maybe you get a limited snap count, because I don't think the guy's going to take himself out of the game. If he thinks he can go, he's going to play. So I think it's at this point, it's at our coaches' hands, and I think it's at our training staff that need to limit his, put him on a pitch count. Let's hold him back a little bit from himself, because the guy's not going to take himself out of the game.
No.
And right now he's day to day. He's playing.
Well, do you think Kyle could just kind of cancel his plane ticket and hand him a different itinerary? Here, this is when the team leaves.
David, do you think CMC's kind of in a weird way? Do you think Kyle's like CMC's older brother in a weird way?
In a weird way, yeah.
I know there was babysitting that it happened at the house. Either his sister was doing it or he was doing it. There was probably some video game going on, or so, I don't know. Maybe they're having fun, throwing the football around in the outside. But they definitely were at each other's house when they were kids, and it's there is an age difference, so that's why I'm saying Kyle's the older brother. But it's just a little weird when McCaffrey and the Shanahans team up, they win Super Bowls. So
I heard that Kyle actually babysat Christian.
A young Christian. Oh.
Yep.
So it's kind of like, there's got to be some sort of personal connection there, and maybe Kyle can use that personal connection though at this point and tell him, look, bro, I need you for the rest of the season. I need you to get right. You're not dressing. I'm gonna inactivate you. I'm activating TDP. Don't be mad. Here's some pom poms if you really need to get your energy out.
And plus, we're paying you $16 million to not miss a lot of games.
Yeah,
gotta keep you healthy for the longevity of the season.
Yeah, the long haul.
I love your key. Look, bro.
Hello, John. How you like your last name?
It's LaJoy.
LaJoy.
Hello, LaJoy.
John LaJoy.
Yep.
LaJoy.
French. Yeah.
John LaJoy.
Yep. He's a good guy. Real good guy.
Damian Lee. Order 66, Kirk Cousins.
And that's a Star Wars joke. If you know, you know. If you don't, then you need to become one with the Force, and the Force is one with you, so you can understand.
Ryan.
Hey, they had a very successful shrimping company.
Trying to get time for I know No Border Sports is and Joe are doing a show right now. Did they start late?
Yeah, they started at 7:30, so he probably won't be in until 8:30, 8:40. Well, okay, I got to remember that it's 7:11 your time right now. So they won't be in until they didn't start till 6:30 PST, and they probably won't be in for about another 20-ish minutes if they're coming. I sent you my pics on Facebook already,
Yeah, I know. I got it.
just in case something happened, But Wednesday night, I don't typically do much. It's a get rest so I can make it through the rest of the week night. Today was absolute madness. I literally had earbuds on, which is it's actually these earbuds right here. These guys, noise canceling. Oh, did
Okay,
you see that
coming
symbol?
in all the way from New York.
Also from here. Okay.
Carcast 49er Talk.
Yo,
But
what's
what's
up,
up,
guys?
Carcast?
What's up?
Carcast.
But yeah.
So-
So I had my severe noise cancellation earbuds in. I had a set of ear muffs on, like the professional noise cancellation ones, and my ears are still kind of ringing. It was kind of the process I was doing was incredibly loud. You could probably hear it 2 to 3 city blocks away with the door shut in the shop.
Okay, let me show everybody's score. David Corona won't be in today. He is umpire. Okay. First up is John Jay.
9-6.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right.
Then next up, she can watch the replay of this. Melissa.
9-6. Wasn't there only 14 games, Corey? Am I wrong here? Me.
I mean, the only two teams in the bye week, I think, were the Packers and Steelers, I think. So I think it was 15 games.
Yeah, there was
It was
15
15.
games.
All right.
And
Yeah.
then Bryant. Brian, you see yours? Are you here?
Eight and 7. I gotta count it out again because I had 8 and 6. So I'll count it out.
Smart mute.
Maybe I made another mistake again. But yeah, 8 and 7. It probably was 8 and 6. No, 8 and 6. 8 and 7 is 15, right?
Yeah, 8 and 7's 15.
Okay.
That's 15 games. Yeah.
Okay, here's
Yeah.
Brian. Here's your wife.
Tony.
Oh, I didn't mark one of them.
Yeah, Tony's correct.
I didn't mark one of them. It's 9. I got 9. That's cool.
11.
Tony.
11 and 4.
Tony's
all right.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Good.
And Ryan, you can see the replay of yours, or I can show it when you come in.
Those guys they're done right now, so maybe they'll be pulling up here in a minute.
Mhm.
Ryan.
Ooh, Rudy's live.
Two. Oh, you want
We
to
should
turn
all
it
go
five?
rate
All
it.
right.
Let's
No,
all rate
we
his
shouldn't.
chat to go down.
And here's me.
Well, if Stockton blah blah blah, which makes me wonder if that guy actually lives in Stockton. Watch out for what the heck is his name? Jim?
Everett.
Jim Everett, the mid.
No, not Jim Everett. Jim Foster. Jim Foster.
Oh,
Watch out for that guy.
Jim Everett's the first thing that comes to mind. Sage.
both who?
He
I'll stop.
the guy I just referred to used to hop in a lot of 49ers channels and say things that you ain't supposed to say in YouTube chats. You know what I mean? Like,
YTC.
All right.
yeah, it
All
was
right, let me
bad.
see.
Damn, 10-4.
10-5.
59. I'm one away from 60. All right.
And then David Corona.
10-5.
Oh, I passed Corona. Oh, damn.
What? He was ahead of you?
Yeah, but I passed him now. Yeah, I'm up by 4.
All right.
Hold
And then
on.
David McNiner.
All right, McNiner.
Oh, somebody's coming in. Let me see.
Oh, I'm barely ahead by 2. All right.
He coming in
Yep.
all the way. He lives all the way in Seattle. He's a 49er fan, not a Seahawks fan. My brother. No Border Sports.
What up?
And
Oh,
Ryan, this is
damn.
how you did. Let me see.
Damn, YTC.
Try to do the clap
Got that.
effects beforehand.
Ryan, here's yours.
There you go.
Oh, 6 and 8. I knew it was going to be a. Oh, wait. Oh, 10-5. Woo, back in the game.
Good
Same
job.
boat. Mm-hmm. Same boat.
Back in.
All right.
Oh,
Okay. I was at David McNiner, right?
Yep. Not doing too bad though. 57. I'm still in
Close to
it.
60.
The guy, I don't know if he's in the chat right now.
Is he still
My
leading?
brother,
Hmm?
he's leading.
yeah, Nathan Z.
By 2, yep.
Nathan,
Ooh, I'm down
61.
4 games. I got some work to do.
I'm down by 2. All right, I'm in second, I think.
Dude, Nathan's on a hot streak. Nathan is on a hot streak.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta watch out for him. He's a sniper.
yeah, watch out for
Look
Nathan.
at that. 11 and
Nathan,
4. He's a
The
sniper.
silent Z.
And Joe, you
Yeah.
can see this when you watch the
The
rerun.
silent Z's that'll put you to Z's. Now stop.
He says he's going to send you his picks.
What did I do? I did something wrong. Okay, I did something wrong. I said week 6, week 4. No?
Damien comparing Forrest Gump and Bubba to Kirk Cousin and Dak Prescott I think is a crime, because people like Forrest Gump and Bubba. Like, they're very enduring characters. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
see some-
Kirk Cousins is not very enduring. He's kind of like a Brillo pad. Not really. I'm just talking shit. And then,
Mhm.
there's that whole accuracy thing with Dak. Just
Yeah.
Forrest Gump showed up in big moments. You know what I'm saying? How many people he drag out in Nam? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, mhm.
And look
Yeah,
at
now-
Very
Bubba.
ironic comparing it to
Bubba-
those two.
Bubba taught
I actually read that.
Forrest everything he knew. And look what Forrest was able to do with it.
Okay, Joe, I had to
Right.
fix yours. I made a mistake.
I actually,
Did he go
read the
7
book.
and 9 instead of 9 and 7?
He went
David
week
Corona did.
6. No, David Corona did. He went better. Crazy Juice.
Coco Hugo. All right.
Good stuff, crazy.
Bebop
we got-
Jones.
10 and 5. Good shit, sir.
Lil Spongy.
Ooh, 10 and 5 too. I know one he got wrong. Who dropped out?
And-
Oh, okay.
Come on, where is it? Oh. Dina. Come on, computer, do right.
9 and 6.
And this guy that he does it on Facebook. He leaves me his pics on Facebook. Jordan Curtis.
9 and 6. That's above water.
And Carcass.
The one and only.
All right. Oh, 10.
You got a
Wow.
10 and 5 too? Man,
Wow, I
Carcass,
thought it was. I thought it
you
was.
handling it. I
Yeah.
thought I had a worse week too. I was
Pterodome.
Terradome in the house.
All right.
Let's go. 9 and 6.
9 and 6.
Mm.
Hey, 9 and 6
And
can keep you alive.
Daniela
Not too
Thompson.
shabby.
Oh, Daniela.
All right.
What?
Okay, that's everybody. Now, let me see. Go back to there. Okay, so the game I mostly hate that loss is I was so mad. This was my 49ers. But then I kind of felt better after I saw the Eagles lose. It kind of like, oh, okay. Even it out for me.
I'm
John
going to be
Jay.
honest here. I don't think the Eagles are the only team we have to worry about.
Ryan, you good?
You know?
What?
Yeah, Ryan's going stroke. But yeah, I don't think the Eagles are the only team we have to worry about, folks. The Detroit Lions are 5-1.
Oh, yeah.
Detroit versus everybody. No stuff.
Yeah,
John
shout out
Jay.
to John Burr. He's probably pumping his chest somewhere in the McDonald's.
Rightfully
parking
so,
lot.
and
Yeah.
deservingly so, and deserves to do that.
Okay.
It was right about
Probably
two
on
things.
top of like a burnout car somewhere, beating his chest without a shirt on.
Yeah.
And listen, deservingly so. He was right about two
Screaming at
things.
people. Detroit versus everyone.
John Jay, you there?
Yep.
Okay, how did you feel? What I know for yeah, go ahead. How did you feel about the 49er game?
Well, when the schedule came out, I had that game as a loss. So I'm not really surprised. The defense was really good. Like I was like, you know, they haven't played some really good teams, and that defense is really good. So, Brock Purdy didn't look good for the first time. It's going to happen. I think Brandon Ayuk dropped a bunch of passes. So I was like, hey, anything can happen in the NFL. Matches matter. And we lost. It's time to focus next week. And hopefully we can get back in the win column.
Okay. David McNiner.
The whole team was bad. You know, like I was saying earlier, the best player on the field was Mitch Wazowski. You know, he did his job. He punted the ball away. He did what he could to give our defense a chance. And they still, you know, even being on the field as long as they were, they gave up 19 points. You know, our kicker wasn't doing hot. Our quarterback wasn't doing hot. Offense, defense. You could literally say we failed in all three stages. You know, Randy Gregory and Nick Bosa. Huh?
No, I just speak to my nephew. He said, all right. See you later.
Oh, okay. Randy Gregory and Nick Bosa, they were doing their jobs. They both got a sack. They both were in the backfield making things happen, but you know, our offense couldn't sustain drives. They were having 12 penalties for 105 yards. Reminded me of that Chicago Bears game at the beginning of last season. Straight up. Got to bounce back next week. Got a lot to work on.
No Border Sports.
Oh. Well, we missed Drake Greenlaw a lot. Our tackling was horrible. Our offense was stagnant. John Jay talked about the drop balls by Brandon Ayuk, but he also had overthrown balls thrown to him to the point where he didn't get another reception until like late on in the third quarter, or the fourth or something like that. Like it was a bad game. Jordan Mason was 5 carries for 27 yards. And why wasn't he in more? Why were we keep using Christian McCaffrey when we could have switched it up a little bit, and maybe Christian McCaffrey wouldn't be injured right now, you know, running into a wall like he was doing. Maybe we could have gave some work to Jordan Mason, who's kind of built to handle that a little bit more, or as so we've seen. But no, they bring out Elijah Mitchell, and they're like, yeah, let's get somewhere with Elijah Mitchell, Mr. Glass. So we got the lead where we need to run out clock. Kyle Shanahan calls up a pass on first down, incomplete.
Yep.
We don't get to run time off the clock, and then he has to pass it 2 other times. We give the ball back without taking any clock off.
Yep, I agree. I was talking about that today with my driver.
Yeah, we were talking about that live. That live.
Mm-hmm. Carcast.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, that's Carcast.
Yeah. all three aspects of the team did not play. I mean, special teams, they did their job, but no points off of turnovers, which really pissed me off. We didn't do anything with that Fred Warner interception. But our entire offense was stagnant. They figured out a run game. They shut down McCaffrey. And I agree with Ryan. Why not bring in Jordan Mason? Elijah Mitchell, I don't know how many carries he got, but he was a negative yardage. And you got to use that rotation. It's going to be so predictable when you have McCaffrey play after play after play and keep running him because they know who you're giving the ball to. I think when Mason came in, he had 5.4 yards per carry. So, the defense is not going to expect, the change up, because McCaffrey and Mason are two very different type of backs. So it's going to keep the defense on its heels. So, and not taking time off the clock, bad tackling, the injuries we could say, but I'm not going to use that as an excuse. We still didn't play up to par. Brock Purdy didn't look good. Their defense was, balling out. And then obviously a few drops. I don't know why we didn't get George Kittle more involved when Steve-O went out. Like, he had one target and one reception. He had 3 touchdowns against the Cowboys, man. This guy's, why not get Kittle more involved, So, and also bad calls by the refs, but, it is what it is. They don't know what they're doing half the time, but, no points off of turnovers, the missed field goals. I think Jake Moody's going to bounce back, though, but, those are some of my concerns. But, hey, we're moving on. So, Minnesota.
Brian Cook.
All right. Well, the villain or the hero, depending on what happens at the end of the game, could have been Jake Moody. He's the villain this week, right? He's even got the mustache. If he would have made his first kick, maybe we wouldn't be in this position, but maybe we would still be because maybe the Browns would have went a little bit further. At the end of the game, we drove the ball down the field and we had an opportunity to kick. I was criticizing the game when we had 2 minutes and something left to go. Remember, we had the ball at 3 minutes and we had 3 bad plays. They were all pass plays, but one play was for 9 yards to Brandon Ayuk, but the intentional grounding, we had 2 of those in the game. You can't have those. I think they were bad calls, but we can't blame the refs, right? So you just kind of have to move on and execute, right? So they did. They almost got the first down, right? They didn't get the first down. We punt, but you didn't take a lot of time off the clock. So when the Browns got the ball, they were going to score. We have to assume they're going to score. So when it's before the 2-minute warning and we had as many timeouts as we had and we didn't call timeout, I think that was a bad decision because in my head, if you call the timeout before the 2-minute warning, you make the other team decide what they have to do. Your defense can readjust. Maybe you make a play. Maybe something, magnificent or, special happens. But regardless, the offense has to take a timeout. If you stop them on the very next play and it's before the 2-minute warning, isn't it almost like stealing a timeout? So now they have to run another play before the 2-minute warning, and then there's going to be another timeout. So I was thinking, okay, there's and I'm just a fan, but that's what I'm thinking from the out, call a timeout, make them punch it in, make them score, stop them, right? Well, they let them take it. We got the ball and we did go down the field, but the problem we had at the beginning of the game was execution. And the problem we had was we threw some balls. Maybe Brock Purdy overthrew a couple passes. I'm going to rewatch the game tonight. I have the all 22. I'm going to rewatch it myself, and I'm going to stop it and go really slow. And I'm going to write it down I'm going to go play by play. But what I see live, going back and forth from, talking to you guys watching it and going, and watching it in my living room back and forth, I seen Brock Purdy throwing the ball out where the wide receiver could catch it and Brandon Ayuk, not just him, but Brandon Ayuk dropping it. And at one point, I think they targeted him 10 times and he only caught 4 passes. If you want to snout out and say you're the number 1 wide receiver or you should be the number 1 wide receiver when, you're the 4th option and you almost I don't want to hear all that. I want to hear you caught the ball. I don't even want to hear you talk. I want your play to do the talking. I don't want to hear it. Debo and Ayuk both started a fight before the game started, and that probably turned the whole game, changed the whole. If you're a good team, why do you even have to go in and try to punk the other team? Do it on the field. Don't do it before. I mean, like, what are we gonna do? What? We're fighting the crowd. We're fight. That was just a bad look on us all together. Debo gets hurt in his first play on the game. Then he plays for a couple more plays, and then he comes out. We're lucky he didn't break his collarbone or dislocate his shoulder. Trent Williams has a low ankle sprain that we know. CMC might have some rib injury or, the oblique injury. They're also saying it could be a broken rib, but he's day to day. The reason he's day to day is because he's not going to take himself out of the game. And as long as Kyle keeps putting him in there, he's going to be in there. And it's almost like the mentality. And you can't fault Kyle for doing this. When they had Terrell Davis in the Super Bowl, who was having severe migraines, and they knew if they took Terrell Davis out from the field, the defense was going to be able to tee off of them. They won a Super Bowl with Terrell Davis being a decoy. So if CMC means that much to us to be on the field, that he's playing against the Minnesota Vikings. Debo will play against the Minnesota Vikings. But again, I like what a lot of people said. I'm not trying to say it's it's not my thoughts. It's being reiterated. Debo was the focal point of the game. He got hurt, so it changed. CMC dramatically got put in place. You've seen Ray. How many times have we seen Ray in any game? That was because Debo came off the field. So the defense, I think, in my eyes, did really good. We averaged 19 points against the Browns in NFL history, going back to 1950, 1946, when we played them. In the 30 matchups we've ever played the Browns, we averaged 19 points. We haven't beat the Browns in Cleveland since 1984. And in that game, we put up, I want to say, 41 points. So we have blown them out, but it's been a very long time. And we have not beat Cleveland since 1984 in Cleveland. So if that has anything to do with it, I think also it really does. If we would have just went in there calm, cool, collected, and we didn't have the big blow up and acting like we're better than everybody, maybe the refs wouldn't have had to make some kind of moral mentality or some kind of moral story or lesson to us. Like, you guys might be 5-0, but you're not winning today because of how you're acting. If you want to be champions, you have to be champions. You have to act like champions. I don't think we walked in acting like that. We can be bullies, but I don't think we were. I don't think we acted the right way. So
yeah. YTC, what about your Giants? You can talk about your Giants. YTC, are you here with us?
He doesn't have much to say about them Giants.
Yeah, I saw the game, and if they would have kicked the field goal at
I was muted. I was muted. I was muted.
Okay.
Are you still?
Well, what do you got?
On that aspect. That's just how I felt. Yeah, horrible execution and play calling. I mean, that's how I felt about the entire game, basically. Yeah, just horrible, execution, the way, we were play calling. And, yeah, it was situational football. We could have kicked the field goal, like John said. The game would have been practically over by then when we were on that final drive moving the ball really well, because Saquon's that type of guy that, helps the offense out a lot. Yeah, 24 carries for 97 yards. He was really helping, Tyrod, make his job more serviceable and more easier. And we didn't capitalize off, getting down the field as often because we were struggling massively throughout the first couple of games, getting down the field more often because of our offensive line not being able to hold, Jones upright or whoever the quarterback's back there upright to sustain drives and, help our defense out. The defense was a bigger shocker, in my opinion. I did not expect them to show up against that Buffalo offense. I thought our defense was going to get blown out the water because of our inexperience compared to their stacked offense on paper, but I guess that wasn't the case. But yeah, we didn't capitalize off the opportunities, and we didn't, play situational football. That's just how I feel about it.
Yeah, but I noticed your game, and I saw It was 6-0 at halftime. I was like, oh, another low score game. What is going on today? I said first the 49ers, the Eagles, and now the Giants and Buffalo. I said, oh my goodness, what's going on? But I know we should never.
After that game, season's over. But yeah, also final thing for that, because we would have won that game. This game versus Washington would have been much interesting, but that's not the case anymore. So that's how I look at it.
Okay. But somebody left, huh?
Somebody left?
I think CarCast.
Carcast.
Yeah, I think it's CarCast.
Yeah. I know we're not supposed to put put it in the ref's hands, but
Oh, you never want to do that.
Mhm.
yeah. But that was a fumble.
Oh,
Quarterback fumbled the ball.
Oh,
The
that
ball
definitely
goes
was. Me
off.
and John were saying it on stream.
yeah.
That ball went off to the side. It didn't go forward. It went to the side.
Mhm.
That should have been a fumble just for the basis he got hit before he released the ball. Before
Mhm.
that,
The ball slipped out of his hand, and if that's a pass, then if that happened to our quarterback, they better call the same thing. That was not a pass.
Mhm. No, but either way,
Yeah.
his hand was hitting the throwing arm, and the ball came out after. That should be a fumble right there.
Then number 31 made it. Hit. But when I looked at it first, I thought, yeah, it's a personal foul. But then I looked at it again.
Oh, the Deshaun Gibson play? Yeah, that was the
Mhm.
turning point right there on that four.
I
Yeah,
was like,
3-0.
man.
Yeah. I had to look at it again, Corey, and it wasn't a hit. I thought it was and fast. And then when they saw the replay, he just put his hands out there and pushed them on the ground. So I agree with
It
you,
was
Corey.
shoulder to shoulder, though.
I mean, it was weird
Even
because
though-
they lowered his head, so I guess they took it. I don't know.
And they said that the officials, the replay official said that wasn't a personal foul. And he said on both plays, on the pass interference from number 7, was no pass interference. So, but it is what it is. We
Mhm.
lost.
Yep.
I knew it. My gut feeling. I think this is like Brian. I mean, who said? John Jay said it was. He had this game as a loss in his picks. I
Mhm.
think during the offseason, I had this game as a loss, but I still got mad though.
No, John had this game as a trap game. I remember thoroughly. So yeah.
And PJ Walker is not as a bad quarterback as most people think. It's just he's not a franchise quarterback, but he did his job.
And he was on the Bears.
He managed the game. Kudos to the Browns, and kudos to your friend David Clark for
hmm
Yeah. Okay, so now it's time to start week 7 picks.
hmm
And the first game is Thursday, October the 19th.
Tomorrow, yep.
Jacksonville at New Orleans. Do y'all know if I know they say it's day by day. Is Jacksonville quarterback still won't play, or does he think he's out?
What's the injury?
I can't remember. Well, John Jay, who you picking?
I'm still going to take the Jacksonville Jaguars. I love their defense, so that's who I'm picking.
I know they say it's day by day. Melissa says Jacksonville.
Probably gonna assume he's playing, but yeah.
Bryant.
Okay, so I really like Jacksonville. I like Trevor Lawrence, but I'm taking the Saints in this game. It's at the Saints. It's at the Saints. Derek Carr's really playing good. He's very underrated. A lot of people, whether or not you believe in him or not, he's driving a really good car. So Jacksonville, I wouldn't be upset if they win, but I'm taking the Saints. Tony's taking Jacksonville. Tony's taking Trevor Lawrence.
Do you know if he's playing?
I was Googling it right now to see what the injury is, so I can give you
It's
an
his
injury
knee,
update.
and he's day to day. As of like a couple
Even
hours
if he
ago,
plays,
if not-
sorry, Ryan.
Hey,
Even if he plays, I'm still going to take the Saints.
Okay.
If he doesn't,
No border sports.
who's their backup, Bryant?
I'll Google it.
Isn't it CJ Beathard?
Oh, you're right. Could be CJ. Oh, okay, Corey. It's not finalized. This is going to be my only scratch on the season. No, I'm going to stick with the Saints, but I'm
You
rooting
got
for
it, Corey.
CJ.
You got it.
I got to do it. I already put it down. It's already been recorded. But CJ Beathard, shout out to the Jacksonville Jaguars. If he starts, look out. Shock the world.
CJ Beathard? Oh, okay.
No border
Yep,
sports.
CJ's a cool guy.
I'm it's hard with him being day to day and all. I'm gonna go Saints. Me and Brian are gonna be over here chilling by ourselves, I'm guessing.
Who dat?
Well, this is so hard because if it's Trevor, I will pick Jacksonville if he wasn't hurt.
Yep.
I don't trust CJ Beathard, so I gotta go with New Orleans.
I kind of think if it is CJ, they're gonna win. I kind of got that feeling. Like, oh man, I'm not changing my pick, but I got that feeling. CJ's got that. He's that team guy that everybody wants to play around and play up for.
YTC.
Yeah. Oh, this game between the Saints and Jaguars, I got the Jaguars on this one. Assuming Trevor Lawrence plays, but I'm still going to take him either way, or even Beathard at this point. They have a really good skill positions at running back and wide receiver and tight end. It hurts for me to say that. You know why. But anyways, for wide receivers and running backs, ETN's a really good killer at the receiving game and a good run. He's been consistent with the run game. And they got guys like Christian Kirk who's really stepped up with that, wide receiver number 1 role. And, and his number 2 complementing him, Calvin Ridley. And yeah, that's practically about it over there. That they got a bunch of, guys that fit Doug Peterson's offense over there, and the defense is finally, finding their craft and, probably, going back to the days of Saxonville, basically. So.
Okay. David Corona, he sent me his picks already, and he's said he's got New Orleans and David McNiner.
Well, so Trevor Lawrence is day to day, and typically players that are day to day play. And I'm taking the Jaguars.
Keep in mind it's a short week though.
Over the Saints.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Jags, and just because the Saints are one of those teams that you don't know what they're going to do week to week.
Hey, you got to reset your headphones.
Yeah, you sound muffled right now.
Oh, you sound better now. You did something immediately in it.
But yeah, pretty much they just got. Well, that's the thing is the second you say something, it's like StreamYard hears you and they just fix whatever's wrong, right? I mean, I was actually doing a pre-recorded show, and apparently like StreamYard was having issues, and poor John, I was like, bro, you need to go out and come back in before we started recording, and it was StreamYard. It wasn't John, it was StreamYard. They actually sent me an email saying it was that. But anyways, so yeah, I'm picking the Jags. Trevor Lawrence day to day, chances are he's gonna play. you know, and I don't trust the Saints. Pretty much. That's it.
Okay. Nathan Z, he already sent me his picks, and he said Jacksonville. Joe got to send me his. Now, I'll put that right there. Crazy Juice. He said the Jags. Bebop Jones.
Saints.
Saints. Little Spongy. Saints. Anybody after that? Let me see. Did they hear?
All right, I'm gonna.
Dina.
Can you guys hear me clearly right now?
Yep.
Yeah.
And Dina says Jacksonville. She sent me her picks already. And Jordan, he said, oh, I gotta go back and look at his. And then mark it down. Oh, I know why I didn't mark it down. He asked, he said, if Trevor Lawrence playing, Jacksonville.
Yep.
If New Orleans, if he's not playing, then it's New Orleans. Adelaide. That's why I marked it down. Okay, so now we got Sunday.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we hear you.
Yep.
Messing with my audio right now, guys. So don't. Sorry about that.
Sunday, we have the Las Vegas Raiders
Trader. That's a new one.
At Chicago Bears. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one.
Also, Jimmy G's not playing.
Oh,
by the way.
No, he's not.
No, Brian Hoyer is the starter.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You got hurt. That's right. John Jay.
Is this the trash bowl or the garbage or whatever?
Yes, it's one of them.
This is part one.
I still don't trust the Bears. Brian Hoyer can play quarterback, so I'm going to take the Las Vegas Raiders.
Okay. And ain't the Bears Justin Fields not playing? Is he?
He's hurt.
He's out. He's hurt.
Yeah. Tyson Badgett or something.
Mm-hmm.
Bajan, yeah. And also, Justin Fields isn't playing either, so forgot that. So it evens all out, basically, back of course.
Wait, you didn't hear Michael?
Oh.
And Melissa picks Chicago.
Bro.
So the XFL Bowl.
Ghost,
I'll stop.
Ghost Tribe of Judah, Ghost Judah Tribe. That dude's a little unhinged.
He's not a good dude, just to keep
No, he doesn't seem like a very good guy. You know what he seems like? He seems like if he didn't watch football, he'd be trying to start one of them religions where he walks around in like a sheet. And you know what I mean? Like,
probably one of those co-leaders you see downtown or something.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, Brian.
So Trevor and Justin Fields is hurt too, right? He has a dislocated thumb.
Yep.
And I think it might be ligament damage.
Both quarterbacks aren't fighting.
So this is the battle of just the backups, right? It's gonna be team versus team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking the Raiders. I'm taking the Raiders, and shout out to Tony. She's taking the Raiders too. I think the Raiders have a better team.
and they're going to go into. It's not that far of a travel. Raiders are coming off a really good win, and you got to look at Chicago at looking kind of like they just lost the season because their leader is no longer with them, right? So let's go Raiders.
Yeah. Ryan, about sports.
I hate to say this, but go Raiders.
See, if Justin Fields were playing, I would have took Chicago. But he's not playing, and I don't know that much about their backup quarterback. I know Hoyer, so I gotta go with Las Vegas. YTC.
Oh, I'm taking the Raiders. Simple. I mean, even if Hoyer isn't good, they're gonna put in Aiden. They got Aiden O'Connell back there. They can just put in any part of the game, if anything. So I think and also I do not trust no damn Tyson Bagent, some rookie they picked up that only has 4 games on their preseason experience, come in and just start it up. And because the Raiders have a better team on offense compared to the Bears, so I'll take them by a slight margin. But yeah.
Okay, David Corona took the Raiders. David McNiner.
I am now it's battle of the backup QBs. And typically the backup QB no team knows about wins one game at least. So I'm taking the Bears.
Yep.
It's at Chicago too. If it was at Vegas, that would be totally different.
Nathan Z, he took the Raiders. Crazy Juice.
Who has jazz music going in the background?
That's me, my brother.
Oh, okay.
Kirk, can you shut my door, please? Crazy Juice took the Raiders. Bebop Jones takes the Raiders.
Corey, can you ask your brother to open up the door again? Because that was actually nice.
Well, no Motorsports told me he's here and he didn't like it.
I didn't say I didn't like it. I was asking if somebody was playing jazz music. At least Bebop feels my pain. He says, "Me too, Ryan." He's picking Vegas.
And Lil Spongy, you still here? Lil Spongy, who you take? He took the Raiders. Dina, she took the Bears. And Jordan, he took the Raiders. And Carcraft's going to have to down send me his. He dropped out. Okay, the next game. The team that beat us, Cleveland Browns, at the Indianapolis Colts. John Jay?
I'm taking the Browns. Justin Richardson is out for the year, so it'll be
Gardner Minshew taking over.
Gardner Minshew. But that defense of the Browns should be respected more. So the Browns.
Okay. Melissa took the Browns. Bryant?
So this is John has a lot of good points and stuff. The defense of the Browns is really great, but I'm taking Indy because my man, Gardner Minshew, one of the best quarterbacks in the league, possibly the second best quarterback with the best hair. It's all about party in the back, but professional in the front. The dude rocks a mullet. He has cut off jeans. That's not all he has. He has a lot of good potential. He's a good quarterback. Going Indy, and Tony, she's going Cleveland. So there is a divided house tonight, but I'm taking Gardner Minshew. Let's go, Uncle Rico.
Ryan?
I'm going Cleveland Browns here. They just whooped our ass. I believe they got a little something.
I'm going Cleveland too. And I hope they lose, but nah. YTC?
Oh, I'm taking the Browns on this one. The Sean Watson should be back this week. They should get back to their original, rhythm that they were, with the Sean Watson at quarterback, and their defenses. Yeah, like you two said, they need to be more respected, and they're going to probably, continue that dominance against a team like the Colts.
Okay, and David Corona took the Colts. David Midnighter.
So while Gardner Minshew has mullet power, I don't think it's going to be enough to go up against that Cleveland Browns defense and win the game. I got the Browns winning in a squeaker. I mean, like less than 3 points.
Okay. Nathan Z, he's got the Browns. Crazy Juice, he has the Browns. Bebop Jones has the Browns. And Lil Spongy, he has the Browns. Okay. Nina, she picks the Colts. Jordan picks the Browns. Okay, back to John Jay.
Yep.
The next game is the Buffalo Bills at New England.
I got the Buffalo Bills.
New England is a dumpster fire.
I don't know what's going on in that situation. So, Bills.
Everything's on fire. Shit. Shit.
Yeah, I got the Bills.
Melissa, she took the Bills. Bryant. Brian, you here?
Bryant or Ryan?
Bryant.
Bryant.
We're on to Buffalo. Sorry, guys. Dad duty. We're on to Buffalo. Tony and Bryant are both taking Buffalo. I don't believe in New England anymore.
Who's their kicker, Bryant?
Their kicker can't even save them, so he's obsolete.
No
You
border
saying
sports.
he's not a person? He doesn't matter?
Kicker-
I'm going
kicker-
Buffalo
kicker
here.
matters. Kickers matter, but I don't think he can kick enough
Except-
field goals.
except for in New England.
I'm going Buffalo too. YTC.
He's muted.
Are you going with your real team?
Ugh.
The team
Oh
is in
no.
the state of New York.
Whatever. I'm rooting for. I'm going with Canada. I'm taking the Buffalo Bills on this one. At least they can put up points, unlike New England, with Mac Jones over here turning the ball over and putting points for the other team. So yeah, Buffalo.
Are they even starting Mac Jones? I thought they were going to start Blake Zappi.
Well, they'll probably start him by the end of the first quarter, or even at the end of the first drive, if it's that horrible.
And David Corona took Buffalo. David McNiner.
I am definitely taking the Bills in this one.
Yeah. Nathan Z
Patriots
taking
are-
Buffalo.
They're tanking for Caleb Williams.
No, Drake May. And I'll stop.
Crazy Juice is taking Bills. Excuse me.
All right.
DB Bop, he's taking the Bills. Little Spongy taking the Bills. Dina, she took the Bills. And Jordan took the Bills. Okay, next. Oh no. The Washington Commanders at the New York Giants. Who you got, John Jay?
Oh man, these two teams. Oh man, I'm sorry, YTC. I think this is the trash bowl. Both teams. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take the Commanders. They have a winning record.
Okay, the Commanders. John Jay is going with the Commanders. Bryant, not Bryant yet. Melissa's, she's going with the Commanders. Bryant.
Well, first off, I want to tell everybody thank you for coming with your picks ready and not having to make the decision right away. Because if you haven't made your picks before the show and you're making them right now, I don't know. But right now we're looking at, like you said, the Washington and the Giant game, right?
Yep.
Have the Giants done anything this year? I'm going with Washington. No shots at YTC. I'm going with Washington. Tony's also going with Washington. If the Giants come to play, I would be more than happy because it would be a good game. But I think Washington has Sam Howell, and he's going to be he's going to be the difference. Thank you.
Ryan, No Border Sports.
I'm going with the Giants on this one. I think they've been getting their asses handed to them lately, and they're going to get their dander up. And this is a team I think they got a chance against. So I'm going Giants.
Okay. YTC.
Well, I'm on. Well, this is one of the rare times.
This is my turn, but I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Is Daniel Jones playing or is he out?
I'm assuming Tyrod's going to play. Jones was limited in practice on Wednesday, so I'm assuming Tyrod's getting the start just for precaution. They'll probably play him next week versus the Jets.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, you know what? I have my gut feeling that the Giants gonna win this one. I think they're gonna be concentrating more. It's at their home, and they're gonna be more concentrating on this one to beat the Commanders. So I'm going Giants. Now YTC.
Well, this is one of the rare times I'm picking my team, and this is one of the games. We're at home, and the defense looks like it's finally taken a turn. I think the defense will be the difference maker, and Saquon Barkley finally being back, because it's going to open up a lot. If what the Giants did on offense with Tyrod Taylor, was looking serviceable compared to the last couple of weeks against the Commanders defense that let the Bears drop 40 on them, and that their defense has been very inconsistent, I think they have a shot to give them a run. Usually, it's a divisional rivalry game. These games are usually one score. From my experience playing this, watching us play this team, it's usually high scoring than people think it is, and it's one score all the time for the majority of it. It's rarely anybody getting blown out or anything like that. So it's going to definitely come to the wire, I think, at some point. But I think with Saquon being back there, it's going to open up the entire offense, and our defense is finally turning a step, and they're going to probably get the crucial 3 and outs. And their defense is their secondary specifically, has been getting cooked a lot. So I think that's going to open up a lot of opportunities for the other guys to finally get momentum going.
Okay. David Corona took Washington. And David McNiner.
Let me see who I circled here. Oh, so this was one of those games. I'm going. You have the Commanders, which, whatever week they decide to show up, they're a decent team. Their defense did give up a lot of points to, was it the Bears?
Yeah, 40. Mm-hmm.
But they're kind of like the Saints, the Texans, and the Falcons, and they're one of those teams that week by week you have no idea what they're gonna do. The Giants, they did play some decent football against Buffalo. How much it was the Giants being you taking the next step, or Buffalo having jet lag from getting back from England, I truly don't know. But at this point, I'm picking the Commanders because they got Sam Howell and Eric Bieniemy.
And Nathan Z, he took Washington. Uh-oh. Okay. Crazy Juice. He's taking Commanders. Bebop. He's taking. I don't see his yet. Bebop, who you taking? Are you taking the Giant? No, that's Brian Cook.
Bebop, he said Commanders. I saw he said Clownies.
Okay. Little Spongy, are you still here?
He took the Commanders.
He took the Commanders. And Dina took the Commanders. And Jordan took the Commanders. Okay. Next is Atlanta at Tampa Bay. John Jay.
Hmm.
I
Tempting.
got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're playing really good football. They lost to the Lions. They're a good team as well, the Lions. So the Falcons, not as good as I thought before the season started. I got the Buccaneers.
Okay. Melissa got the Buccaneers. Bryant.
I'm taking Tampa Bay. I think Baker Mayfield's a good fit down there. And Tony is taking Atlanta.
Ryan. No more sports.
1 second. I gotta bring my sheet up. So I'm taking Atlanta.
Okay. I'm taking Tampa Bay. YTC.
Oh yeah, I'm with Ryan on this one. I'm taking the upset. I'm taking Atlanta on this one. I think they're going to be able to control the ball against that defense, and their offense is finally catching rhythm, and it's a divisional game. These games are 50-50.
Okay. David Corona. He took Tampa Bay. David McNiner.
Well, so like YTC said, divisional games are 50-50. And this game is at Tampa Bay. So
Mm-hmm.
the fact that they have a veteran defense, I am 100% taking Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nathan Z. He took Tampa Bay. Come on. Crazy Juice. No Crazy Juice. Okay. Bebop Jones. He's taking Tampa Bay. Crazy Juice, if you sit here, you need your answer. And Little Spongy, he's been gone for a while. Probably went to bed. So Little Spongy, make sure you send me your pics to your Instagram. And Crazy Juice, if you left and had to do something else, I don't know how you gotta somehow get in touch with me. Dina, she picked the ladder. And Jordan picked Atlanta, Tampa Bay. Okay, John J. Detroit at Baltimore.
Oh, Detroit versus everybody. Shout out Don.
Detroit versus everyone. Yep.
I got the Lions.
Yeah, Lions.
I don't trust Baltimore.
Melissa has Detroit. Bryant.
Okay, so to not trust Baltimore when they've had one of the most hurt rosters potentially in the league, and they just keep winning. They just keep winning, right? I'm taking Baltimore. This is a home game, and yes, Detroit's on a whatever you want to say, a unicorn story, a dark horse story, a whatever Cinderella story to the Super Bowl. It ain't happening. They have one of the most favorable schedules, and the Detroit Lions are going to have to come up against Baltimore, who's had a formidable defense for a long time. It's a very hard place to win in Baltimore. I'm taking Baltimore, and Tony's taking Baltimore. Shout out to Don Burr, Detroit versus everybody. The train stops here in Baltimore.
Okay, the board of sports.
I'm going Detroit.
This one was hard. This one hard for me because I like Detroit and I like Baltimore, and they both been playing good, but somebody got to lose. So I won Baltimore since it's at their home.
Jared Goff versus Jamarcus Russell. Well, not Jamarcus Russell. It's what? Who's the quarterback for the Ravens right now? I'm blanking on his name. Jared Goff's been to a Super Bowl, so you got to respect that. But Lamar Jackson.
Lamar, yeah, he is a league MVP.
That was his name.
So yeah.
So
Okay.
I mean, Lamar is basically winning games on his own.
Yep. YTC.
Yeah, I'll give credit to Detroit. They've been outstanding this year. Don Border was actually right about the team, and certain individuals definitely wrong. But eventually, every good team's got to come down to reality. I think this is the game that come down to reality a bit after a good 5-1 start. This is a step back here, slight setback. I'm taking the Ravens on this one at home. I think they're finally getting more healthy, and they're gonna show out.
Man, YTC right now you only chose 2 home teams.
Road Warriors.
And
All
the
right,
rest
I'll stop.
David Corona, he chose Detroit. David McNiner.
I am going with the Ravens at home to do us a favor because Detroit's 5-1. So yeah, I'm going with the Ravens at home. I don't think that could be a close game. I just don't see him losing.
It was close the last time these two encountered. I remember that game.
And Nathan Z to Detroit. Crazy Jews. Oh, he's back. Okay. Crazy Jews took the Falcons. And he took the Lions. Bebop. He's taking the Ravens. Dina, she took Detroit. And Jordan took Detroit. Okay, now John J. Pittsburgh Steelers at the LA Rams.
I'm taking the Pittsburgh Steelers. I know the Rams, they can put points on the board. They got Puka. They got Cooper Kupp back. But the Steelers defense is also a good defense. So I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
Melissa went with the Rams. Bryant.
I'm going with Pittsburgh, and Tony's going with Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Excuse me. And Brian, about the sports?
I am not going with Pittsburgh.
So you're going with the Rams. And Corey, I'm going with the Rams too. I hate it. I hope I'm wrong on this pick. I hope the Steelers do win. But I gotta go with the Rams. At their home, even though it might not even be at their home. Because none of their fans shows up. Alrighty. YTC?
Oh, between the Steelers and Rams, I'm taking the Rams. I mean, this game was a a coin toss attitude. Just flip a coin, basically, decide from there. I decided to pick the Rams on this one in a very close game.
And David Cronin took Pittsburgh. David McNiner?
What we got?
Pittsburgh Rams.
Man, I wish the Steelers were playing better.
I just wish Kenny Pickett wasn't so mid. Then I'd be tempted.
Now, this is something I would definitely take an L on if I'm wrong, but I'm going with the Lambs at Levi's Inglewood. Yep. I would definitely take the L on this, though, with a smile on my face.
Mm-hmm.
Nathan took Pittsburgh. Crazy Juice, he's taking the Lambs. Right? And Bebop, he's taking Lambs.
The Lamb
He
chop.
also hope he's wrong, and me too. I hope I'm wrong. I picked the Lambs. I hope I'm wrong on the pick.
I don't care.
You got
Even
a crazy
Pittsburgh.
You need crazy juice or anything like that?
No, I got him.
Okay.
And Jordan, he picks Rams too. Nina picks Pittsburgh. John J. Next game. 2 divisional games. That's in our division. Seattle, Arizona at Seattle.
Oh, I got the Sea Chickens or whatever they're called. I don't trust the Cardinals anymore.
Melissa sits Seattle. Bryant.
I think the Cardinals are one of those teams that you have to kind of trust because they've almost been in every game. The Cardinals are that team right now that they don't have the quarterback that they want. They have the quarterback that they have, right? And Dobbs has been very manageable and serviceable. And as long as he doesn't turn the ball over, they are really, really scary. I'm taking Arizona. Tony's taking Seattle. Tony's taking Seattle for the safe bet. I'm taking Arizona because I think they're the wild card, and they're better than people think they are.
Oh, Corey, Lil Spongy's in the chat, buddy.
Oh, he's back.
How far back is he on his picks? I can rewind.
He last pick he made was Washington, and so he got Atlanta at Tampa Bay, Detroit at Baltimore, Pittsburgh at Lily Rams, Arizona at Seattle, Green Bay. Oh well, we ain't got the Green Bay yet.
Okay, I don't see those picks there, Little Sponge. Okay, here we go. He's got the Falcons. He put them all in one. If you just want to look at the last one.
He got the Falcons,
Detroit. He picks the Rams at Levi's Inglewood.
Rams.
Had to say it, Levi's Inglewood. That's where it is.
And I think he picked Arizona.
That's right. Shout out to Joe
Arizona,
Stevens.
right?
Yep, he sure did.
Okay. No border sports.
I'm going with the Seahawks here. Bryant's not wrong. The Cardinals are a team to watch out for, but I think the Seahawks, after losing a heartbreaking game to the Bengals, I think they're going to come back and they're going to win this game against the Cardinals.
I'm going with Seattle too. At home, it's hard to beat Seattle at home. YTC?
Well, in the good, advice of my buddy TRL, shout out to TRL, the realest Cardinals fans I met, yeah, usually they split every year, the majority of it, and this game's in Seattle just for that logic alone, and, proof I'm going to take Seattle. And also, like, Brian said, they're going to probably be, clinging for, wanting a victory after, a heartbreaking loss against the Bengals. So, yeah, give me the Seahawks.
Okay. David Corona took the Seattle. David McNiner?
Battle of the chickens. Sea chickens or red chickens at the sea chickens. I'm taking the sea chickens because, they're sea chickens and fish has more protein than, normal meat.
Okay. Nathan Z took Seattle. Crazy Juice.
He took the Seahawks. He took the Seahawks. He gave you the rest of his picks because he has some family duties to attend to.
Okay.
I don't know if you just want to go through that right now or what, but that's up to you.
You just give it to me when I call him.
Okay.
Bebop, he's taking Seattle. And Dina took Arizona. And Jordan took Seattle. Okay. John Jay, Green Bay at Denver.
Uh, that, this is an easy one. The Packers, because Broncos country, they can't win.
Melissa took Green Bay. I don't believe anybody gonna take Green Denver. Bryant.
Well, after you said that, now I kind of want to change my pick just to be honoring. But I was going to take Green Bay, right? Tony's taking Green Bay, but when you go to Mile High, you can't just underestimate the team. It's called Mile High for a reason. There's a lot of players that come to play there, and they can't breathe once they get there. I'm taking Green Bay because I believe it's the season of love. But I wouldn't be surprised if Denver wins this game.
That's right. Tony's
That's
taking
right.
Green Bay. No more sports.
She's taking Green Bay, but she said it.
Go ahead.
She said it too, Corey. That's right.
Trap game.
Tony said, "That's right."
No more sports.
Go Pack, go.
I thought you were gonna say let's go ride.
It's a coin flip for me because this could be a game I could see that the Broncos could win with the altitude.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, I don't trust Denver no more. I don't trust Russell Wilson. I gotta go with the love. Love is in the air. I can't remember the rest of the song. YTC.
Broncos country. We're absolutely fried. I'm taking the Packers on this one.
Okay. David Corona, he took Denver. He said, let's ride. So I was wrong when I said nobody's going to take Denver on this one. David Mayniner, are you going to love or are you going to let's ride?
I think it's the season of love, but at the same time, it's always the season of love, ain't it?
Uh-huh.
But it's hard to ride when you can't get up on the horse. So I'm going with the Packers.
Nathan Z said he's in love. He's with the love.
Oh yeah, to all us vertically challenged people, that was not a short joke.
Crazy Jews, what do you say?
Crazy Jews. He's saying that they're downgraded to ponies. He took the Packers.
And Bebop, he's taking.
Ooh, he's taking the Packers.
Little Spudgy taking the Packers. And Dina took the Packers, and Jordan took the Packers.
Wow, no one believes in the Broncos.
David Corona.
In the words of Rush, no, they
Seriously,
didn't
he picked the Broncos.
Yeah, that was surprised.
He's the only one.
The only one.
Wow.
But yeah, Russ, you're washed.
Okay, John Jay. The team that played what they played Monday night, Who's
Mhm.
Cowboys?
Yep.
The LA Chargers at Kansas City.
I'm gonna take the Chargers. This is a divisional matchup. Every time Herbert and Mahomes plays, it is a fun game to watch. Since Herbert came in after the little incident that happened to Tyrod Taylor, and it's always been fun to watch these two teams. And I'm gonna pick the Chargers.
And Melissa took Kansas City. And Brian, are you feeling charged?
Hey, I'd
Are
love
you
to be wrong here. Oh, I feel the juice, Corey. I feel the electricity. It's coming through. I'd love it to be a California team, but I got to go with Kermit the Frog here, and Tony's going with it too. And if I'm wrong, I'd love to be wrong here, but I don't think the Chargers are beating the Chiefs.
Okay. No border sports, Ryan.
I'm going Chiefs. I know that they've had some history, but I can't bank on that right now.
Yeah, I can't because the way the Chargers played on Thursday against Dallas, yeah, they could have won this game, but they was doing like that. They were beating themselves up sometimes. So I gotta go with KC. It's hard, just like the hard to beat Seattle at home. It's hard to beat Kansas City at home. YTC?
Oh, me? No, am I muted?
Yeah.
Oh, he said
No,
yeah.
yeah, I can hear
Anyways. Anyways,
you.
I'm taking the Chiefs on this one. I do not trust Herbert after this game, and also with Herbert choking and with Brandon Staley's play calling, I'm taking Andy Reid and Mahomes, the literal opposite.
David Corona took the LA Chargers.
Ooh.
David McNiner.
I'm taking the Chiefs at home. At this point, the Chiefs' defense has been better than their offense.
Shockingly.
David, I just want you to know you probably don't see me mark it on yours. I already marked yours already. When you you sent it to me, I already marked it.
Oh, okay.
I'm just letting you say it. I said, you probably wonder why I'm not marking.
No.
Nathan Z, he picks Kansas City. Crazy
Who else do you
Juice,
need? He picks the Chiefs.
he picks the Chiefs. Bebop Jones,
Scroll down. Ooh, Lil Sponge said KC in a blowout.
That's the case. Probably one
Yeah,
score.
Bebop picks KC. He picks the Chiefs. That's right, Bebop. We need Thumper back. You're not lying. It's like
Dina picked KC, and Jordan picked KC. Nah, I can't wait to get to Little Spongy on the next one. Because I think it was on when we did the Monday night, and he was in the chat. Wasn't it? Back me up on this No Border Sports. Didn't he say that Miami gonna beat the Eagles?
Ooh.
No Border Sports.
I
He must be good.
I actually didn't notice that.
Who said what? Sorry.
Little Spongy during our Monday night game. Did he say that the
Yeah,
Miami
admitted it?
Dolphins gonna beat Eagles? Little Spongy.
I believe so. I'm not 100%.
Yeah. Okay, John Jay. Miami at the Eagles.
I got Miami. Yep.
Melissa got Miami. Bryant.
Hey, Corey, I'm going to go ahead and take Miami, and Tony's taking Miami.
Okay.
I ain't rooting for the Eagles.
Mhm. Okay. Ryan on board sports.
I'm going Eagles here.
You want Eagles, okay. Um, Eagles are at home. But you know what? Miami with all that speed, I think they're gonna
Oh. No, I'm going Miami. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're changing?
I have my book down, my graphic, and I wasn't looking at it. My bad. I couldn't remember who they're going up against, and then sorry, I'm trying to make a graphic right now. But you can put me down for the Eagles if because I
wait a
did say
minute now.
that
I
first.
just crossed it out. I already changed
Do
it
whatever you got
to Miami. It's gonna confuse me when it is. I go back and YTC.
Yeah.
What you got? Miami Eagles.
I'm surprised everyone took Miami. I'm probably the only difference maker here, and I hate Philadelphia. But when I make these picks, I look at it from an objective standpoint, like I did with Washington last week, and I'm doing it again. Basically, I got Philadelphia at home with this one. You think after they got their asses kicked by the Jets, they're gonna probably be it's a wake up call from their end, and they're probably gonna want to bounce back on Sunday night and send the message that we're not easily defeated. So I hope I'm wrong. Like McNiner said, earlier about the other pick with the Rams. I'm gonna, have the same energy for this pick right here. I hope this is the only pick I get wrong, to be honest.
Okay. Oh, look like I got somebody doing it in the chat. His name is come on, bring it up, computer. You're going slow. Oh no. Jack Hammer.
Oh wow. Okay then.
Is this the real Jack Hammer or is this somebody else?
Yeah, it could just be a troll account. You never know. So take it with a grain of salt, I guess.
Sorry. I already looked. I already had user from channel. It's not the real Jack Hammer.
Yeah, it's a troll account.
Yeah.
Hey, if anybody wants to go ahead and research and go ahead and do their investigation, go ahead. But this is not what this channel is about. Everyone here doesn't disclose or condone any of that. We're not going to talk about somebody's misfortunes or be judge or jury. If you want to do your own investigations, but we're not going to talk about that here. So thank you very much for coming, but we're not going to talk about that here. So moving on with the pick. moving on with the pick'ems, Corey, we're still at what, Miami and Philadelphia?
Yep.
Yeah.
David Corona took Miami. David Mayniner.
I'm 100% taking the Dolphins. You know, the Eagles just lost to the Jets. So I'm taking the Dolphins. They are a better team than the Jets.
Nathan
Maybe
Z
not
takes,
defense, but you know.
Nathan Z takes Miami. Crazy Juice. Who Crazy Juice take?
I think he bounced out. I'm not sure. He might have bounced out when we got the fake Jack Hammer in here.
I know, David, you say he picked all the teams already before he bounced, right?
Yes, you did. You got to scroll up a little bit. I'll get it. I'll get it. Okay, he took the Dolphins.
He said
Crazy Juice.
Chiefs for. Yep.
Yeah, Dolphins and the 49ers are his last two picks.
Bebop. He takes Bebop took Do y'all see who Bebop
Miami.
take? Miami. Okay, let's see a little Spongy change. Is he, because he told me on that, he said, go ahead and put me down as Miami. But let's see if he changed today. What did little Spongy say?
No, he said take your screenshots. He said take your screenshots now.
Dolphins? So little Spongy said the Dolphins, huh? Oh, he took the Dolphins over the Eagles. Okay, Dina says Dolphins. And Jordan says Dolphins. Oh, I'm doing wrong. Okay, Monday Night Football.
Here we go.
It is the San Francisco, the 5-1 San Francisco 49ers versus the, what is their record? I can't think. The Minnesota Vikings. I don't forgot their record.
They're 2-4, I think. Yeah.
Oh, 2-4. The 2-4 Minnesota Vikings. Who you got, John Jay?
I got the 49ers beating the Vikings, and the score, I got 49ers 28 and Vikings 14, so a total of 42 points.
Total of 22 points, you said?
42.
42.
Yeah.
And Melissa says 49ers. And she says she didn't give me the score, but she gave me the points. 54 total points. Bryant? I know
Okay, so
Brian
Tony's taking the 49ers, and her score prediction is going to be what 30, 33 to 14. Okay, so 33 plus 14 is what? 47.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm taking the San Francisco 49ers with a dominant win, 3-0.
3-0.
3-0. Moody's going to come out with the victory. That's my score. 3-0.
So 3 points total winning that game.
That's right. Moody's coming out. He's gonna bust out.
Okay, Ryan, number one sports.
I'm going 30. I'm going 49ers. Yes, I'm going 30. 32-17.
So that's 7. 3 plus 1 is 4. 47. And Corey's going 49ers. And I'm going 35 to 17. And that is 5 plus 7 is 12. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. 57. No, 52 points. YTC.
I got the 49ers. The score total 52, 35 to 17.
52. 35 to what?
17.
17. Why are you copying me?
Hey, listen, I put the video up weeks and days before, so.
I know. I was best with you.
Oh yeah.
David Corona, he picked the Niners, and he said 31 to 17. 8. 3 was 1s, 4, 48. 48 points. David McNiner.
Well, we just got our butts kicked by the Browns. This is going to
Your
be a
audio
bounce
is
back
off, David.
game.
Your audio's chopping up.
Man, I thought I had that all fixed.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds better now.
Yeah.
What it is I was holding my phone kind of close to me. Maybe that's it, right? But anyway, so I got the 49ers beating the Vikings and with a total score of 57 points. And I don't know if I want to do a prediction score anymore.
Okay.
Kind of.
Yep, that's what you got. 57 points.
Yeah. I don't think I'm doing the prediction score anymore.
Nathan Z, he got 49ers, 31 to 17.
Little spongy. I don't know what he said before, but he said, never mind. I'm picking the 49ers 46-3. Wow.
Okay. Crazy Juice, I know he got the 49ers, but did he give his score prediction? Do you know? David?
Who?
Crazy Juice.
I didn't see any score predictions. Let me search real fast.
Corey.
Keep my headset away from my phone so I don't break up.
Corey, MIC, KUI, MOUSC. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. And I have to say, I'll see you real soon. All right, everybody.
All
Make sure
right.
you like,
Hey, before you go, Brian, you got to have. Oh, is Holly still there? I was going to say you got to have her say "Go Niners."
Holly, can you say go Niners? Come over here real quick. She can do it. She's almost really good at it. Come on, real quick. Come here, real quick. All right.
Please.
Say go Niners. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Say go Niners. Say it one more
Go
time.
Niners.
Niners.
Say it one. Ready? Go Niners.
All
Nice.
right.
That's as close as she can get, but we know what it's saying. So
That's
hey,
good.
stay
That's
safe,
good.
everybody. Please, everybody, like and subscribe to Corey Davis, and we'll see you real soon.
All right. Have a good one, Brian. Thank you for
All right.
coming
Have
on.
a good night, Brian.
Good night.
Okay. Bebop, what he says. 49ers, what is the score prediction? Did Bebop get a score prediction? Yeah, here we go. 28-13.
All right.
8 plus 3
Did I miss any?
is 8 plus 3 is 11, right? And
Yeah,
1
8 plus 3 is 11, yeah.
And 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. 41. And Little Spongy, he says 49ers. And what was the score?
Who? Little Spongy?
Yep.
46-3.
46-3, man.
Well, that's very
Yep.
lopsided.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
That's
like,
scoregami right there.
That's crazy. You never know.
If you
what's
know,
gonna
you know.
happen.
If you know what scoregami is, you know, you know.
It's
Hold on a
9.
second here. Real Rudy?
49.
Real Rudy.
Oh, this is the real one. Because I
That's
was
the
on,
real Rudy.
I
That's the real
was
Rudy.
on another show in the morning. There was a Rudy, and he was
Dina
very
said
rude.
38-24. So total 54. And Jordan, he didn't pick score, but he put 48 points. Okay.
Rudy says hi, Corey. He says, what does he say? Yeah, we know about the imposters there, Rudy.
Yeah.
I'm a mod on most of the channels, and I look and I know if it's you or not, buddy. So no worries.
Yeah, I was on a show earlier, and there was a guy. He was just very rude, to say the
Mhm.
least.
Well, for StreamYard, you can check their emails so you know who it's the real or not, or
I don't-
burner account.
That's exact. Well, StreamYard on YouTube, if you're a mod, you can look at them, look at the channel, and it shows you their YouTube handle and their channel.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The real Rudy has over 1.4K subscribers, and
All right.
I don't remember the amount of videos, but it's somewhere over 500. So, you know, the fake Rudy doesn't have subscribers or videos. It's
I
very
like
easy.
Jim Everett.
What's up, Rudy?
I think they're the same person. I think the Jim Everett, the Great, and the fake Rudy are the same person because they do
Yep.
say the same things.
So
Yeah,
Steve-O,
he's saying
how you
that
doing?
he's surprising that they allow duplicate usernames. I know that's crazy, ain't it?
I know, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, unless they word it differently and use AI, I'll stop.
There was a fake YTC account
Hey.
About 8 months ago, and that was not YTC because the way they were talking, YTC does not type stuff like that.
Hey, Corey, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get some sleep.
All right.
You guys
Good
have a
night.
wonderful
All right,
evening.
Ryan.
Shout out
All
to
right,
the
see you,
channel.
Ryan.
Oh, wait a minute. Before
Take
you
care.
Peace
go,
out.
no more to sports.
Aw.
Do you know?
Well, you can DM him. Well, you can DM him
Yeah.
later.
Yeah. I was trying to find out who's doing Friday show. You know, David?
I believe rotation wise, it would be him and you,
Yeah.
or is
I'll
it?
talk to him tomorrow.
Let's see. Yeah, I believe rotation wise, it's you and him, and
Okay.
then like the weekend after that's Bryant and me. So
Okay. Yep. Oh, Crazy Juice. He came in and gave us
31-13. Yeah.
yeah, just DM him on the Friday night Twitter thing, and yeah, see what's up.
31. Where is it? 31-13. And that's total 1, 3,
Yeah,
4.
Ryan. Bryant has the calendar. I think he's got it written down on it. He's saying it's you and Ryan this upcoming weekend.
Okay. Yep, today is one of them days. The Rams.
Yeah, Rudy, we still don't know. Now it's only one game, so we can't crown Gregory the starter on the opposite side yet. But you know, we'll definitely know what we have in 3-4 games. You know, definitely. If he keeps up what he just did, though, he's obviously going to be the starting, edge opposite of Bosa.
I know, because Keelan Farrell is the other defensive tackle on the other side. I've been noticing that in the last 3 weeks. So I think they like Farrell more. Drake Jackson, and then now you have Randy Gregory.
Better.
So we got a good core. We got a good core.
No, but I think Gregory should be starting more. I mean, from my experience when he was playing in Dallas made a mistake getting rid of him, not keeping him around with DeMarcus Lawrence. But I guess when he went over to Broncos, yeah, he looked different, but he looks much better now with you guys.
Well, he like I didn't know this, but I read an article from the Denver, one of those Denver Broncos websites, and when they picked him up from
the Cowboys,
he had some legal issues. It wasn't serious, and then when he went to Denver, they got tired of his and so hopefully he comes over here and just plays football and keeps his
he's clean.
Because we're very strict on players who have behavior stuff.
Yeah. Me, Bob, yes, me and the Motorsports doing the game tomorrow. We doing Thursday night game, Jacksonville at New Orleans. I believe so. He gets off so fast. He didn't let me get all the questions I want to get with him.
All right, kidding. We got the Monday night game coming up, guys, and the show I'm on Monday night. Obviously, we're not going to be doing that because everyone's going to be watching the game.
Yeah.
So I don't quite know when we're going to do that stream, but it might be like I got to talk to the guys and see when's good for them. It might be Sunday, but we got to be strategic or with it and try to do it while games aren't on. So there's a very small window,
Yeah. Little Spudgies, I got your score.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. So, John Jay, you have any plans tomorrow?
So my schedule is gonna be very different starting tomorrow. I got a 9 a.m. show. I'm gonna be working. I'm doing basketball for Pee-wees. So I'm going to be busy from the hours of 2, maybe 7. So I'm going to be working. So I'll be doing a lot of morning shows. So that's what's going on in my channel.
All right.
YTC.
Well, probably one of my friends are going to be streaming the game, or I'm probably just going to go on the Discord voice chat. But other than that, this Sunday, right? Yeah, I'm just doing 2 games basically. I'm doing the Giants and Commanders, and obviously the main event, the Eagles and Dolphins. I've limited my schedule to 2 per week at this point because I've been busy working and all, and I've been busy editing videos in my spare time and just chilling with my new work schedule. But yeah, practically that. Just those 2 games and just chilling around, I guess.
Okay. David Maynina.
So I'm probably gonna start doing some sort of recorded shows, here and there, like 10, 15 minute ish long shows, just to get something going on there, for on my channel. I did do a pre-recorded show with John LaHoye 49ers. It's all one word. John, and LaHoye is LAJOIE 49ers. It's all one word. That's the channel. So he's already posted that. Shout out to him. So he's a good dude. He did a show with Bryant too. So both those are up on YouTube. And then, Friday night, we got the stream going on. We got Corey Davis and No Border Sports. That's Corey Davis with a K, folks, in case you didn't know. And at No Border Sports, that's who we're going to be on Friday night. And then Saturday morning, the coffee talk. But I don't know. I think Bryant's maybe going a different direction with it. I think he's kind of he's got an idea and he's gonna run with it, and I kind of like the idea myself, so I can't wait to see that. Then of course I'll hopefully hop on with him Sunday morning for the coffee talk before all the streams start. But my plan is this Sunday I can't do it. But my plan is every Sunday I'm gonna do a quick live recap of most of the games on Sunday right before the night game. And I only want to go for 15, 20 minutes and then I'll be done. And then that's just what I'm gonna start doing just to get myself in the algorithm of YouTube.
Well, tomorrow I'm doing with No Border Sports. It's gonna be on both our channels.
I'll probably stop by. All right.
And then Friday, I don't know if I'm doing morning or afternoon. I talked to No Border Sports. I don't know, maybe not afternoon, but Friday, I don't know if I'm doing the first show or he doing the first show. We gotta see which one doing it. I talked to him. And then Saturday I was going to hit up this Vikings fan, but I changed my mind. I might still try. But he already said in the chat that the Vikings are going to lose. Guess we're going to lose to another game. He don't have no belief.
Okay, who said that? Who said that?
This guy, he's what's his name? Oh, wow, I'm forgetting your name right now. He's in my group. He's one of my admins in NFL Rivalries, and he's a Viking fan.
Oh,
but he said on there in the chat said, "Well, my Vikings going against the 49ers, and we're gonna lose."
Well, tell him. He said we're gonna lose. He said they're gonna win, basically. I would tell him bet and make the same bet with him that you did the Steelers fan.
No, he said he's gonna lose. He said the Vikings gonna lose. That's why I say he don't have no faith in this team.
Okay. I was gonna say, dude, if you got a guy on the hook, oh,
I might, but I'm already doing too much. I'm going tomorrow doing that, and then Friday, so I might just be taking the day off. Sunday, I don't think I'll be doing anything. Just watching football. Monday, I'm planning on doing the Monday night game on my channel, and probably No Border Sports don't want to. I want to ask him, can I do it? He joined his channel to mine that day. And then Wednesday, back to Wednesday, we doing the picks. A week 8.
that's right.
Yeah,
Every week.
you already know. Every
You
week.
know, we got to shout out the ladies, though. You know, the ladies
Oh,
of
yeah.
the Niners on the Tony Culp channel, Tony with an I, Culp. And, you know, she had to, you know, change her name because there's a charity, a nonprofit charity, you know, that had a name. And you just, you know, you can't,
Mhm.
you can't, you know, it's just one of those things. You got to do your own thing. And, you know, it
Yep.
is what it is. Ladies of the
Okay.
Niners.
Yes. Make sure y'all support them, the ladies
Mhm.
of the Niners. And make sure you subscribe to all my channels.
Mhm.
You got John J. 49ers Ultimate Report. Make sure you subscribe to his. We had Brian Cook. Make sure you subscribe to him. And yes, his wife he's talking for her, but she's make sure you subscribe to her channel, Tony Cup. And subscribe to YTC Productions.
Thank you.
And subscribe to David McNiner. And to Ryan No Border Sports. And usually sometimes he's here. Joe Stevens, Seahawks Talk. Any Seahawks fans out there, please go hit your man up, Joe. This man, we 49 take over his channel. And we be in there a lot.
Mhm.
He needs some Seahawks fans. Come on, fans.
He
Come on, 12
does.
man.
He does. He kind of deserves more
Yeah, he
Seahawks
kind of.
fans.
You know what? He kind of does you right because we got to go send your son on the way now. Stop.
And it's kind of funny that I mean, you know, I like Joe. He's a good dude, but you know, he's hanging out with the enemy.
Uh huh. Figures. Anyways, I'm head out. See you guys.
Yeah. See you later.
All right, YTC. Have a good night, man.
Good night, man.
Okay. So, John J., before I end it, do you have anything to say?
Go Niners.
All right. David Benhiner?
Go Niners and F those Lambs. Shout out to Rudy.
Oh, good night, Rudy. Go down and stay faithful. And I'd like to thank everybody in the chat. I'm feel like going through all the names today, but I thank each and every one of you, and I appreciate you all. And yes, that jackhammer troll. I'm sorry. You can. I don't know. Enjoy yourself. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Remember, stay faithful. And all the teams, all 32 teams, let's stop all this fighting. The fans, stop all this fighting. let's just go.
Yeah, shout out
games.
to Dallas Cowboys and Chargers fans having a mini riot.
Yep.
And come on, folks.
Let's stay peaceful. Let's stay respectful. Go to the game.
Civil.
Enjoy yourself.
Yep.
Enjoy, not fight. Fighting is not enjoying it. And here we go.